Aries, a very warm welcome. My name's Drew. This is Modern Tarot. Today is a pretty sensitive subject, the devil. Pretty sensitive subject. All right. So for those of you that have dealt with anybody that has been highly narcissistic, I sympathize with you. Okay. It's like I said, sensitive subject. Okay. And remember, it's a spectrum. So, there's many different personality disorders, and a lot of those personality disorders share common traits of narcissistic traits. Okay. So, narcissism has been thrown around like the word taxi these days, but it's much more encompassing and much deeper subject than is put out there into the world. Having said that, if you are or have been with a person that's highly narcissistic, it's pretty dangerous and it's soul destroying. So that's the ethos behind doing these readings for you. I want you to heal. Say they can destroy your life. All right. So that's what it's all about today. Were they? Are they? And if so, run, Forest, run. Okay. Take it with a pinch of salt. I'm going to be introducing some new ideas here today, just to see whether they resonate with you. And if they do, and they help you in any way, shape, or form with your healing, then you know what? It makes my day. So without further ado, Aries, how would you know who this person is? All right, this is someone that you might have been committed to, all right? 10 of Pentacles in reverse. For some of you, it could be someone that came out of a marriage. But this is someone that you probably invested quite a lot of time and resources into, okay? Now remember, guys, this doesn't have to be somebody that's quite recent or you've just broken up with. This could have been someone a long time ago that really left that mark on your soul and kind of like damaged you, for want of a better word, and you've never quite healed. This series is all about that, all right? Just to help you in your healing. Right, some of you could have been a fellow Aries, but this could have been someone that was fairly controlling, okay? They could also my way or the highway, or kind of like, it could have been stubborn. Yeah, my way or the highway. This spread is speaking to me right now, okay? And then we've got 3 of Swords in reverse, okay? This is someone that maybe you've got over. Maybe, you've healed from this person, the emotional attachment. Having said that, the scars, can still be there, right? And we can take that forward. This could have been someone that cheated or put you in a third-party situation. All right, so let's get down to it. Aries, was this person a narcissist? Was this person that Aries dealt with that affected my dear Aries? Were they, guys, these aren't shuffling very well. Doesn't want to come out, right? Was this person a narcissist? Was this person, did they have, highly narcissistic traits? What was the deal with this person and Aries? Okay, this was someone, Aries, that really, we got -7 codependent here. Right, so we have codependency and then we have narcissism. This is the basis of this reading. So an overgiver would always meet an undertaker. A giver needs a taker. And so, a balanced person, there's not many in this world, but a balanced person would be like a 0. But generally, people are either codependent or narcissistic on that spectrum. So let's say you're a -2 codependent. Okay, that means you kind of give a little bit more than you should, but it's not detrimental. It's not a form of mistaking love by giving too much. That's more like an act of service. And it can be, deeply inbred in us that we overgive. And so like -2s, they kind of meet people that are like, +2 narcissism, which can work. The giver needs the taker and the taker needs the giver. All right, so it kind of works. But it's when we start getting to the spectrum of +5 or -5, it gets very dangerous. So let's say you're a -2 codependent, guys, and you meet a +6, on the narcissistic trait continuum. You're in for a hell of a ride, because it will be selfishness and it will be really taking advantage. But this person they wanted someone that was super compliant, that was over giving. All right, so we've got -7 codependent. This is what this person wants in a person, okay? And maybe you weren't that person. And that's when the shit might have hit the fan, right? Tell me more about this person. Tell me more about this person. We want to find out. Okay, so guys, look, there's 3 here. You know, it's funny. So this person, they might have actually been a fragile narcissist, okay? Fragile narcissists, they normally work on victimhood, okay? So the moment you start speaking about boundaries and putting in equal give and take or reciprocity, okay, they would actually come forward, you know, with all kinds of stories to get you to back down, but to feel sorry for them. And if you were a bit of a giver, Aries, then of course you're going to do that to keep the peace. But this person was a fragile narcissist, okay? And it's come out again, you know, codependent cards here. We've got a -6 and a -7. Okay, so what might have happened in this particular relationship, guys, that you were dealing with, you might have been a real giver at the start and then gradually decreased your giving, you know, because you realized that your needs weren't being met. I want one more card for this person. One more card for this person. Who was this person for Aries? Okay, so this person was covert, all right? Then these are the hardest ones to spot. Covert narcissism. With all my education in this subject, they are the hardest to spot. Even I get caught out, you know? So they were like a +3, you know, covert narcissism and very fragile, okay? And I think they wanted a carer, all right? It's almost like if it was a male, you know, that you were dealing with, they might have wanted a mother, you know? And, you know, what's in that for you? But they're also my way or the highway, you know, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. It wasn't, you know, the legacy that you were hoping for, maybe a lack of commitment there, or the commitment ended. And you got over this heartbreak of this person, all right? No team playing. It really was my way or the highway, but in a very covert way. So it smells of manipulation. Was this person a narcissist, Aries? They were a covert narcissist, a fragile narcissist. And that's very, very kind of like dangerous to be around, because you're waiting for the other shoe to drop with a covert narcissist. It's like, what have I got today? You know, you seemed so sweet yesterday. So they're not overtly narcissistic. It's covert. It's hidden behind this veil, and you never know when it's going to come out. So you might have had a lot of surprises with this person, but I think they were looking for, they were a man child or a woman child. And I just don't think you were prepared to deal with that, Aries. Or if it, you know, really left a mark on your soul and it really damaged you, I sympathize and I empathize with you guys. But, you know, they were a covert narcissist, and a fragile one at that. So, you know, you could never appease them. You could never heal narcissism. You know, they don't see anything wrong with them. This is the problem with it. And they will label you as being crazy for your reaction to that toxic behavior, if that makes sense. So it's always your fault. So yes, they were. They were covert, and they were fragile. You were dealing with the fragile, covert narcissist, Aries. I hope this helped. Leave your comments down below. You know, I'd love to hear your stories and stuff. This is all about healing, guys. So now that you know the truth about that, you know, that can speed up your healing and think, you know what, there is nothing I could have done. Okay, they wanted an overgiver. They wanted a -9 codependent person. So they stay in the Emperor, even though they're fragile, and you do all the giving, all right? And it's just to boost their ego because they're fragile. So I hope that it helped, Aries. And my name's Drew. This is Modern Tarot. If you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe. It means the world to me and the channel. And, you know, keep tuned for more content like this. Okay, take care, Aries. Bye now.